What's going on, people? So I'm from Brooklyn. I've been doing Postmates for about three weeks, maybe a month. I enjoy it, but Postmates have to change some of their paying. They have to change the way they pay people. Like, some of my routes that I do when I'm close to my house is like, you got to go through a park, right? So now Postmates, they don't know the way they map it out that you just going through a park. They don't know this park has steps, have different obstacles you have to maneuver through to get to the park. So you get through the park, and now you're walking down avenues. In New York, they have a lot of hills, you know, especially in Manhattan and on the Upper West Side. So they're having you deliver this food. I'm a walker in New York. So they're having you deliver this food through these steps, through this park, through these parks to the hills. And then you complete the delivery and you're seeing $4 and $4.20 when you know you should get more. Or the store to the drop-off spot is worth more than that. So that's my gripe with Postmates. Like, you should get more for what you just did. You understand what I'm saying? I've been doing Postmates and I'm still enjoying it because, you know, I have another job or whatever, but I just enjoy it, so that's why I do it. It's not like, oh, this is gonna make me rich or anything like that. For the first time people that's trying Postmates for the first time, I think it should be like a part-time job, not even a job. I wouldn't even call it a job. Just something to put some extra money in your pocket. If you're looking for something to put some extra money in your pocket, some extra, you know, just to pay, basically to keep some extra money in your pocket, because it's not gonna pay a bill. It's definitely not. On a $4, $4.50. $5, $5.50 per delivery, I average about 4 deliveries on average a day. I don't go hard because I see, why would I go hard when I'm getting $5, $4 a delivery? You understand what I'm saying? If you go hard, let's say you do 10, 15 deliveries, right? What is that? 10, 15 deliveries, that's $20, $40, and you just made 15, 20 deliveries, $40, $50. That's not no money and you're gonna drain yourself out, especially if you're a walker. If you're in a car, it might be a little easier. But as a walker in New York City, doing Postmates, it's not worth it. I just came to that conclusion. So I do the minimum, you know, just to put a few spare change in my pocket. Another thing is with the support, right? I had a situation where the lady wanted something from CVS. So they didn't have it at CVS. So she texts me, can you go to another store? So I'm like, maybe this Postmates card will work at another store. I get to the store that's down a block. It's a Rite Aid. It don't work. So now I'm texting her like, you know, you got to redo the order. This is the Postmates card they give you. You have to redo the order. Just basically says Postmates. It has the card number. It's a Visa card. On the back of it, it's you know, a conventional debit card. So I get to this other, I get to the other store and they don't let me they don't let me go through with the order. So now I'm calling support to try to text them, try to see what I could do to accommodate this lady because she needs this stuff. I can't get support. I have to tell her to wind up canceling the order. Now, I don't know if y'all know that Postmates have a rating system. So now she's frustrated. If your ratings get too low, you get kicked off of Postmates, which don't make no sense because you're working hard. You're trying your best to do this job and they just fuck it, right? So I don't know, but I'm going to still do Postmates because I enjoy it, but you have to be very selective in the orders you take. I would advise that. If it's I get, you know, I live in Uptown Harlem, so it's this bakery. I'm not going to say the bakery because I don't advertise for free. Sometimes they all want 2 cookies. Like, who's going to deliver for 2 cookies? Like, that's crazy. Postmates has to stop that. Like, 2 cookies? I got to order today 1 cookie. 1 cookie? Who's going to get you 1 cookie? You understand what I'm saying? That's another thing that you might see when you get a delivery request. So they have to stop that. The support has to get better. They should make it where you can talk to somebody. I've talked to a customer service rep once, and that's because I put it in like I can't deliver the order. Something spilled. But sometimes it varies with the support, depending on what you delivering, I believe it is, depending on what time of the day it is, I think it is. When you go to support, it varies. So I've went to support 2 or 3 times, and every time it was kind of different. It was 1 or 2 things that was different. So I'm guessing this varies, the time of day, what you picking up, soda or juice. I went to McDonald's and got sodas, Starbucks, and got coffees and teas. So I guess it varies depending on what you picking up. I don't know, but support should be much better than it is. You should be able to, at minimum, text support the situation, and they could help you moving forward to know what to do. At minimum. If you can't call them, maybe you could text them. Like, you could text the customer, you know, to let them know you're on the way. You're waiting on the order. That's good things to do when you making a delivery. So at the minimum, they should let you at least text support. They text you. That's another thing. I have situations where I'm delivering like 8 o'clock at night, right? This is what Postmates don't take into account. I have a park that's near me that's, I say 15, 20 blocks. It takes up 15, 20 blocks from one avenue to another. After dark, you can't go in that park. You will get arrested. So now I have to go all the way around the park. Keep in mind, I only find out where's the delivery spot after I pick up the order. So it's no way of knowing that either. So I have to go all the way around the park just to get the delivery. Now I'm taking long, but support saying fleet deliver the food or whatever it is. Are they taking into account that I have to walk all the way around the whole park just to get to the customer? They're not taking that into account. I don't even know if they're taking into the time. Some people say they're taking into the time from the delivery, from the pickup point to the drop-off point. They're saying they're taking that time. I don't know how true that is because I'm still seeing the same amount. Sometimes I'm taking 5 minutes and I'm seeing $4. Sometimes I'm taking 10, 15 minutes and I'm seeing 4, 5, 4 weird numbers, 420. So I don't know if they're taking that into account. Sometimes I'm seeing $4 and I'm taking much longer than. So it's a lot of things that they have to take into account, especially the terrain. If you're going up steps, if you're going up hills, they should take that into account when they're adding up how much they pay you. Because that's between that and the rating system. Okay, you want to rate us? Rate us. But don't kick us off because we're getting bad ratings. Unless it's like a complaint with a Postmate. You shouldn't be able to get kicked off of Postmates. It should be, oh, well, the customer wasn't satisfied. But we're doing all we can do. But that's basically it. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll be back with more on my daily Postmates venture.